Hey yo, what up my thinkers? ThinkTank here, coming to you live from an undisclosed location deep within the dirty south as always. And today I'm going to be bringing you some Smite gameplay. Got some killer Wukong stuff, great escapes, great ganks, and just overall, you know me, balling out of control, son. Got my hat, got my shirt, man, I'm ready for summer. Oh, I can't wait. School's almost out, and I need some sun. Look at this. I'm about to wither away. I've been sitting in my chair all winter long, man. I need to get out there and get some sun. Ooh. But anyways, let's get right into it. Let's check it out and see what happens. Oh, and if you like what you see, hit that like button. And if you want to stick around, come back for more. I'm always producing videos, trying to get some content out there to you. So just go ahead and tap that subscribe button, somewhere in this general location here. Somewhere. I'll put it somewhere. But I really appreciate it, man. I will always try and get you guys some good stuff out there and keep you entertained. So, as always, keep thinking. Alright, so here we go. Man, I bought that God Pack for Smite, and I'm really excited. They've got a lot of cool heroes in there, and a lot of fun stuff that I still have to try out. But so far, I've just been having a blast with Wukong. His overall gameplay, he's got great escape. He's got great, he's even got CC with the tiger. He's got a pop up with the water buffalo, I guess. And then just his eagle, you can't beat for mobility. It takes some getting used to, but I've really got the muscle memory down for him. So, I tried playing some other people, and I just need to practice more, which is one thing I would advise any of you guys starting out that are having a tough time or getting yelled at by all these try-hard kids out here that, love to yell at people in these MOBAs. I know I'm guilty of it sometimes. I'm just, especially in team games, it's real easy to pick on the weak link, and here it's exaggerated greatly when you can pull up a screen and see, oh, this kid's got 1 in 10 deaths. Oh, he must be new. Learn to practice. I know you guys have heard it all before. I see it all the time, especially in MOBAs. Like Dota is terrible with that, but that's got its own issues. But let's get back into it, anyways. Here we've got a man. I wish these names were not that hard, but the jungle guy is Belink, Bastet, Scylla, me on Wukong, Ares on this team, and then on the opposite team we've got Hades, Isis, another jungle cat guy, and Apollo and Bastet. So a lot of Bastet. I'm gonna see high mobility. Probably get Isis on mid, either Isis or Hades on mid, and then on our team, can't remember if Scylla or Ares went on mid. We'll find out. I never really pay attention to lanes much, especially if I'm Wukong. I either go top or bottom, just depending on where everybody else is going. And I like to set my items to auto purchase, just because I like that feature a lot. It helps. I've still got a lot of reading and stuff to do on what's the most efficient and effective build to go. But I find that working that out seems to work. Now I took off auto skills though, because I really like to max out his Q, or I guess his 1 in this case. I'm still on Dota settings, but his staff smash is 1, and then his W is a little spin that pops up people in an AoE and does damage. And then his third gives you 3 options, which at close range is a water buffalo that pops up enemies. His second is the highest damage, which is a tiger that also is like a mini stun. And then his third option out of that is eagle that is just pure mobility that you'll see me spam a lot as soon as I get it. It's great, man. Low mana cost, and you can get around the map really well with that. So here you see me going right lane solo. I think I stay solo pretty much the whole game, until the time comes to go out and see the world and adventure and kill, which I do a lot. Well, this game's not so much. I remember I went to the Smite launch event. God, I can't talk. The Smite launch event in here in Atlanta, and I hadn't played Smite before, and I just sat down on one of their computers and played Wukong, and I think I went like 13-3 or something like that. So that was pretty cool. I had a really good time with that. But here you see, so I can try and max out my staff smash first and spam it a lot because it's not too costly, and then I try and max out my I don't know, animal change we'll call it, because the tiger's got great, it's got speed plus that little mini stun that it does, and the damage that comes with it. And then here is a perfect example where, versus a range. So I'm a melee character, and that I think that's Apollo over there, or Ares. It's not Ares, but Apollo is going against me. He's ranged with Basset over there on his team in the jungle. So he's just laying fire on me, and so I gotta use my boots, get out of there, and try and play safe. That's really the key to this game and any real MOBA, is just if you don't know how to play, or if you're unmatched, try and hug the towers. I cannot emphasize that enough. You have to hug the towers if you can. And here's a perfect example where I goofed, man. I goofed that one. Luckily, it wasn't the first blood, but I thought I could do damage and get it off, but I just misread that situation. He was doing a lot more damage than I thought he would be doing. But you'll see, I've got Bastet on my team as well right next to me, so that's nice. She can always pop out of the jungle and help me out if I need it. But right now we're 2-1, so we're off to a pretty decent start. So just try and get last hits. Last hits are important because you have to farm that gold and get XP. And then Apollo's missing. He probably just backed to heal up. So that gives me the chance. Yeah, I see, there he is. And so you just keep spamming that. And it really starts pushing out some damage. And what I find in this game is a lot of the characters' skills do damage in a straight line. So if you just move back and forth, that will help a lot. So just strafe, try and always stay moving. You definitely don't want to be a position target. Luckily, I don't, not a lot of these guys have a lot of stun abilities and things like that. But see, here's a perfect example. So luckily I had Wukong's ultimate, which makes him go into the sky after, being invisible and throwing down a decoy. So he can't be attacked, and he heals up, and then he, comes down at a location and does damage. Pretty good damage at that. But here I just needed to escape. So I should have read the minimap more, and I could have seen that coming. But that was just my bad. I didn't see that coming. But here, check this out. So I knew she was in the jungle. Boom. She hadn't gone anywhere. So her failed gank attempt turned into my, my gain. So I was feeling good after that. So now I'm 1-1. Our team's 5-1. So we're pretty much dominating here. They've really got to make something happen. And there, see, I was thinking about trying to go after him, but he was running away. He tried to play a little more careful. And so I just was like, I backed off. And you can back off or get out of any skill like that just by right-clicking. And then here I should just back, just because I'm low on health and mana. We'll see what I do, though. Okay, so I see what he's doing. See, I'm queuing up. So you see how it goes? Like the green is the bull, and the yellows. Yeah. See, I should have not. Looking back, I should have not done that. I should have just backed and healed up. I got greedy. You get greedy sometimes. But you saw how it was green, was the water buffalo, and then yellow was the tiger, and then orange is the eagle, see. So the eagle I used to get around or escape. But this I got cocky this game. I tend to do that, and I paid the price for it. But 1-2, no biggie. I saw that our team's up, and so I'm really not sweating this. But now it's 5-3. Looks like Hades got a kill. So I'm like, well, let me just go try and gank. So here I'm going to try and set it up on this Isis. Boom. And there I should have gone Tiger, but it's okay. So Bastet, she was kind of playing pretty bad though. She kept going, making bad plays. And there, see, that's a good show of how he can use his ult, get up there, come down, do damage, and then just use his animals to get out. Pretty much all of his animals are good for escape, except his tiger. If you hit an enemy, you're going to kind of stun him, but you're also going to stun yourself to do that damage. So you really don't want to do that. And also, I really like his animals because you can't be CC'd, you can't be stunned. So that's really fun. So here, I can't really contest that. I can always spam this, but just to get him to back off. But against that range, and he does really good damage as a range. I don't think he farms all that well this game, though. Let's see, he's just constantly pushing that tower. And now Wukong's ult is increased crit chance when you get to a certain health point, which is nice if you're fighting versus somebody who's if you're in hand-to-hand combat, then that's nice. It might be a game changer, but I don't really like riding that borderline of being on low health. So I'm just eagling back, and I decided after running around I can just get some of this farm right here. That guy's spamming his ult. That's the jungle guy with the terrible name. Zabalenque? Zabalenque? Zabanque? Zabunque. Zabalenque. So here I'm just going to be farming. Farm. And one thing I could do a lot more is check my minimap, because here I'm so focused on the lane, I'm not really paying attention to my sides. And here I kind of realized that, and I'm like, well, let me check it out. Let me go see if that Bastet's in the jungle. And I always like to have my skills queued up just in case I can, I need it. Sometimes it makes me want to commit. You saw how much damage that slam did. And there, I wasn't prepared to see her that time, so I wasn't ready for that engagement. So I didn't pursue it too much, because I knew Isis could just come around and get the jump on me. And there, it was just a bad angle, and that Scylla wasn't really prepared for it. So I charge, pop up, get a nice slam. Boom. So you see, and now, See. I was so close to escaping with my animals, but, I got ganked. So that was my bad. But meanwhile, we're pushing left towers down. We still have, we got our right side tower pushed out. But that's actually their tier 2 left side tower, so that's really good. They've just been pushing left side, not really having to worry about much. And it's 13-8 currently. So we've been able to keep the lead this whole game, and we never really lose it. Spoiler alert. There you see, just right click, even when there's 3 guys around. That's the thing about ranged, is they don't want to be getting up in the face of a melee character. Especially Wukong, he tends to do pretty good right click damage. And there I thought I had that kill, but I swung it too late. And see, she should not have gone there. That Isis was playing way too close. She's getting low on health and she's squished. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's going on with you guys? How's life? Y'all in school or what? Y'all working? Y'all developing games? What's happening? Because I know on my end, I'm in college. I've got a year and a half left. And, like I said, I'm taking summer classes this summer. So, it's kind of tough trying to balance the game, school, and just real life. There's never enough time in the day to get it all done, but I really enjoy making videos, and it's an interesting thing. It's a process that I've got to learn. It's just like anything else. It takes time, especially it takes time to get good at it. But I'm just glad you guys are here and watching this. But here I'm taking middle tower. We're trying to do that, and the last thing I want to do is take tower hits. So I'm gonna swing around. I think we're gonna get this, and if not now, we will certainly, because that tower is a couple hits away from being down. We're just making good progress. 19-12. Pretty much everybody's mid. So they're counter pushing us right now. And we're all pretty much low on health. And see, I probably should not be engaging right here just because I'm on such low health. But his ultimate is great to where, you can get into encounters like this. And see there, I pull out a kill and escape. So that's a key example of how Wukong is just, fantastic. Use his ult, get a little bit of health, swoop down, and nuke somebody, even right click if you need to. But there I got the kill and use my bird to get out, no problem. So I'm currently 5-3. I got 5 assists, and it's 22-12, and that's where you want to be. We've got mid tower down, and I don't even think they're able to push back from this. This is a really tough position for them to be in. Present levels even reflect that. They've got 2 level 14s, 1-9. That Bestet didn't farm too much in the jungle, and their Hades, and that Mayan guy didn't do so well either. So he's 10, 10, and 9 of their lowest levels versus our, everybody else is 13, and we've got 1-11 Bestet. So they're, down in farm, down in pretty much everything else too. So we're just defending mid. I wonder. I actually do not know if there's a spectator mode for Smite. I would think so. So maybe next time I'll look into that. I'll just spectate it and give you guys commentary instead of, so we can look at it from all angles. But there, Hades got a good initiate. I'm gonna use my ult, come down, and she is dead. So that was 3 for none. And so we're just gonna push. Looks like their Zablanqua came out of the jungle to do something, but ultimately did nothing. So there I was gonna try and kill still, but they ended up getting it anyways. So that was a bad call on his part. I mean, he came out of the jungle and do something. I guess he thought he could get a gank or something, but he ultimately just died for nothing. So I would advise any of you guys, try not to get greedy. I know I definitely get greedy this game, but try not to. It's in your best interest. I promise. So here we're just gonna bag. I'm hungry. We're having chicken tonight. Chicken, sun-dried tomatoes, little thing. Yum. $27-13. Everybody's significantly higher than their team. They only have 3 towers left to our 4 towers, and we're just knocking them up, knocking them out, literally. They also have a lot of range on their team. I think besides Bastet, they're all range, which range is good, but you also have to have some survivability, some tankiness. So there you saw the damage that tiger does. And here it gets a little bit choppy, so I had a little bit of trouble, but boom, we're gonna come down. And I should escape, yeah. That was the best thing. They were all crowding in. Meanwhile, our Zablanqua is pushing right. And if you guys know how to say that, please do me a favor. And I could always Wikipedia it or something. Yeah, let me see. Wikipedia right now. I can do that. I have the technology and the power and the capabilities. Let's see. Zablanqua. I don't even know how to do it. I would hope if I knew how to spell it, huh? But no, seriously, guys, I bought the God Pack. I mean, huge value for $30. I mean, you're pretty much getting the whole game, and for $30, and then you're getting future characters. Now I know games like Dota offer their games for free. League of Legends free, but League of Legends kind of similar in this because you get that hero rotation. In Dota, you get all the heroes that come out for free. They make their money by selling items, and I guess other things too. But you're gonna end up spending money on them one way or the other. And I figure, why not support the support thing? I would pay for this game, if it were a box copy. So I just don't think box copy games are. I think this is the way to go. So let's see. I'm looking up those characters. What's that guy's name? Plus you get all future gods, which is a huge selling point for me. So, one, you get all the current gods, you don't have to worry about rotations. And you get all the future stuff? Psh, okay. The only thing is their costumes are really expensive. It's kind of annoying. Because I want to dress up my characters. Okay, here it is. I don't know how you're supposed to say an X in front of Hidden Jaguar Sun. How am I supposed to say X in front of a B? Like, is that X silent? Oh, here. They've got a pronunciation. Yeah, okay. So this is Mayan names. Okay. So Blanca. Oh. Shibalanque. Shibalanque. So there you go. So X in front of the name gives it a sh. Say with me now, sh sound. So what was Zibalanque is Shibalanque. 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 Depends on what part of the country you're from. Shibalanque or Shibalanque. So there we go. Today I learned what is his name? The Hidden Jaguar Sun is Shibalanque. So hopefully you learned something too. I know I did. Now let's get back to the game. 36-18. I know I kind of left you guys there for a minute to do that, but yeah, I really haven't been sweating this. And there I got frustrated because it felt like nobody was there, but I overextended. And really they've got all but one tower down, and at this point, 22 minutes in, you're down 17. You're gonna have a hard time coming back from that. So if they should have surrendered a long time ago, I feel like. Alright, so let's get back into action. Eagle form, go Power Rangers. They're still defending. We're trying to push their Phoenix. Let's just go ahead and take out the middle tower. That's one thing I like to do, is just, if there's nothing else to do, I just like to push all the towers down. But here I'm going to go try and help out that guy if I can. It's 4v1. Let's see. I'm not sure if I engage on this or not. They all seem to be low health. There's one kill. And I know that there's 3 there, so I'm just going to do damage and get out of that. Let's see. There got a little bit of lag, which is annoying. But I just did some damage, got out of there. I'm sure Apollo is going to just TP back. But, got 1 kill. No harm. Just lost a little bit of mana from that little engagement, so you should be able to read the situation, the sitch. See what happens. Here, going back to middle lane, trying to farm and push that tower. But you see left side, they're pushing that in, and I've had couple games where once you get all the towers down and you get the lanes pushed, I mean those, and if you can kill the Phoenix, those super minions will do some really good damage. And they've even killed the Titan. So here I was taking on a lot of damage, and I just had to get out of there. Boom. Should have been my kill, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'll see if there's a spectator mode, because it'd be nice to be able to give you guys other people's perspectives and show you how their skills work. I'm sure there is, I just didn't check it. Usually I just do live gameplay from my perspective with live commentary, but like I said, my thing messed up. My button broke. There, I should, like I said, I mean, this game's over. They should totally just GG. But they don't. That Ares is a boss, though. He's putting in work. Should seem, I think they go 4-on-1 on him, like right here. So he's got 4 people on him right now, and they don't kill him. You think, oh, okay, this is over, at least for him. But check this out. Ares is a man. So you see him top right, getting chased down, hunted. But he sticks it through, man. Look at that. He's got no health. And he even got that kill. That's pretty sick. So yeah, they've got all the towers down. Now it's just a matter of picking a lane and pushing. I really wish there was in-game chat in this, though. Be helpful to communicate. I think they try and supplement it with all their chat commands, but chat just doesn't do it. I mean, you gotta push enough buttons as it is already, Man, I am really hungry. Dinner is smelling good. I'm like, oh man, they're just taking too much damage. So you'll see, I mean, pretty much all my deaths are just me overextending. It wasn't like I got ganked or anything. I wasn't bothered. I get greedy sometimes. You get caught in the moment, and you really want, like in this situation, you really want, to push the lanes, and you want to take the towers, and you want to end the game. But the other guys just keep defending. And so speak of the devil. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'll check out spectator mode and try and get that going for you. But as always, if you like it, hit the subscribe, like button, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Holla.